It does have a good snap, good pop on the note. That was my ass. Okay, that was a little too hard right there. Okay. It is different wood, so yeah, that's why the premium one, like I'm talking about, seems to be infinitely way better. But this one is made of the traditional 7-ply maple wood, and this one here is made of their North American hard rock maple. Yeah, so this is supposed to have a higher concave, I believe. It don't look like it to me, but what the do I know? And we will be using a sheet of their, stop it, nickel, their grip tape. Stop, fuck, sheet of their grip tape. Okay, that was abuse. It wasn't even doing it no more. I mean, this one's more beat up, but this has infinitely more concave too. Yep, way better. The tail is ass on this one. The nose isn't too bad. Okay, now it's not too bad. That one has, this is actually the tail. I'm tripping. Okay, the tail has a little bit of kick to it. I mean, not the tail, the nose. Okay, this should throw the whole shit away. That shit look like some bullshit. It being broken side, and the nose does have a little bit of kick to it. But look at the tail on this bitch and the nose on this bitch. This one has got to be good. I just hope it lasts. All right, this feels like a toy. This is 8 1/4. I came from an 838. I didn't even know. I forgot I was on an 838. That one didn't even feel like an 838. This feels like an 8. Yeah, that 838 did not feel like it. That's okay. This is gonna be weird. Let me stick to one at a time, though. Yeah, that shit looks tiny. That is weird. And again, this one was looking tiny, and it's an 838. But I didn't even notice it. That is crazy. That does not look like an 828. Nigga said 828, really? 825. And this one, again, it didn't. I didn't even. Definitely way bigger. Yeah, my perception is fucked up.
Let's see how they face the challenge.
Overview. New Skate Warehouse Premium Blank Decks. That they are. And they do feel a lot better than the old shit like I was talking about. Completely remade with high quality materials and professional details. The Skate Warehouse Premium HI-Concave Blank Deck 8 1/4 by 31.72 inches has been redesigned from the ground up to provide skaters with a premium, say it again, premium, keep saying it, don't matter how many times you goddamn sit premium, affordable staple to add to their lineup. Made with the most advanced technology in skateboard manufacturing, each deck is crafted using CNC robots.
They're everywhere.
To ensure precise shaping, varnish, and finish. Made in Eagle Land with environmentally sustainable 7 plies of North American hard rock maple. Each board is individually pressed with a Skate Warehouse orange center ply to make this blank stand out. Weird flex, but okay. Complete with laser engraved top ply details and a high concave for skaters looking for more radical curves and kickers. And this shit ain't curvy. Quit playing now. This white ass in the 90s, nigga. Stop playing though. Time and care was put into the decision made for the Skate Warehouse Premium Blank Decks to make it easy. You know them bitches be in the workout attire and maybe even the 80s and shit. You know the aerobics or whatever they be doing. They had the little steps and the stairs and the things, and they be stepping on. They had the headbands and the weird. You know this is easier for you to keep skating. But yeah, I always go through Skate Warehouse. But just because I always buy from, I probably got thousands of them. Easily at least 2K. But just because I do that, don't mean the blanks are gonna be of my liking. So what we have here is, unfortunately, from a personal preference standpoint, to be clear, a difference from the first I skated without much of an actual difference, thus leading to the same outcome of quality When it came to the pop, that is, making it is just a no-go for the extra effort since the board still appears to be flat. They got high in the name. They're talking about higher concave. It is higher in comparison. It's just, it feels the same. It doesn't feel like high concave. I thought it was going to be bordering like steep or something like actual high concave. Is this considered high concave? Maybe, I don't know what I'm talking about. I probably just don't know what I'm talking about. But either way, same struggle bus. Felt flat as hell. And I was upsetty spaghetti. Now, it may not look that way because I have a general level of pop. So no matter what, it's clearly going to look like I'm clearly getting up there with no issues and I'm just bullshitting or something. Right? There's landing them, which I can do. Then there's the outcome and the flip and the way all that, it just feels way lesser. It's bad. It's all bad for me. And keep in mind, I'm pre-recording everything. It's not live, so you only see the final product versus the battle, the struggle, the lack of pop, the dog shit ones, and all of that I had to shelf and tough it out for a better one until I got something with a little bit of dignity to it. So all that again is going to make it seem like I'm tripping or like compliment fishing. Rather cringe, really. Unless you want to tell me I'm beautiful. And so far, I'm liking this board. I've only skated it at the park to see if there's any significant damage. I would hope not. I didn't go off of anything. It's just been flat. So far, I like it. But I mean, it's just a blank, and it feels like a blank too. And it reminds me it's a blank every time I look down at it. Yeah, it's just... But yeah, aside from that weird feeling, if you get that weird feeling like I do, and maybe it's, again, more than a feeling, either way, it's fucking with me. I'm able to skate the board. I'm liking it so far. Doing my tricks and shit. Not the biggest fan of the shape. I mean, the shape, the actual, the literal shape is perfect, but I mean the shape in terms of the concave, yeah, it's just pretty flat. So, pretty damn flat. It looks more steep than it is, but see, it looks like it's, oh no, you can see how flat that motherfucker is. And this is the high concave one. The nose has a better concave. If it was like the nose through and through, then it'd be a lot more of my speed. So it's a board, I'm able to skate it. It's cool. Let's see how long it lasts. I'm not hyped on it, but if it lasts, then that's gonna be some good. So my less than favorable experience with the concave and the pop for this particular board in comparison to my loved concave and pop, the shit I do love, the good shit. So I'm being clear, it's not inherent to the board from anything I can tell. And it's not necessarily indicative of what you're going to experience is what I'm trying to say. Now at that price of the first one, if on a budget, no doubt you got no option. I broke mine. It could be unlucky. It could be an unlucky thing. All the same, it's going to detour a number of people, which is fine. It's your money, but I have broken pro boards. First go, it happens sometimes. But that may not be the case here. It could just be trash. Who knows? Oh shit, it's not even on the website no more. I mean, that shit's gone. Free shipping over $75. So get to it. Yeah, they're just not here anymore. So all you got is the $40 option. This is Skateboard House premium. They're all premium, and it comes in various different sizes. That's a good thing. Good thing. We on drugs again. That's a good thing if you're into that kind of thing. And then these two, the only two they have in the higher concave option is the 8 1/4 right now and the 8.5. Yeah, so they used to be the one for $29, and then it fell to $20, or it was $20 and it jumped to $29. Whatever the case, they're no longer here. That's pretty much your options. And why are we still talking? Why are we still yapping? Then they got everything just laid out for you, nice and cool, so you get every type of measurement. Yeah, I can't figure any of this out. Yeah, this is hurting my brain. I feel like punching something innocent right now because I'm looking at all these numbers right here. And either way, if I break a board quickly, I definitely get another one just to be sure before I throw something out there. At least try to. Or if a board is chipped really quick, like insanely quick, then I try to get another one in, and I just put off putting a review. Anyways, now at the higher tier one for $40, at that point you're running into territory of some of the other ones that absolutely dominate this board. For me, like in every way, shape, and form thus far. Now, I would still recommend going with what you think best fits you. But what does for me and my recommendation would be the globe, the tactics, and even the reel if you have the chance to save up a bit more and do that. Unless those motherfuckers jumped up again in price, and them bitches like $50 now for the price point. Whatever. This video took so long to put out, that shit, like, I mean, don't even. Okay, so as of now, it's still a blank, and thus has that blank ick. Ugh. Ugh. There's a general lack of standard with blank skateboards, typically that are priced cheaper or accordingly. Some worse than others, hence the affordability of them. This is definitely on the higher end for me from the trash I've been on, so it has a leg up in that regard so far from everything I'm feeling. But you know, there's generally a lack of a standard in a lot of them, or else we wouldn't have this delicious price tag. Good thing the premium so far for me does feel stronger and better, and most importantly hasn't broken yet. From a flat ground nollie heel, I will get my nollie heels back. I will get them back. A lot of yapping going on. So personally versus objectively, the hoe is still too flat for me. So far, it does feel like a blank, but I do feel the quality, like I've been saying, in comparison to some of the other blanks I've been on over the years and just shop decks and all kinds of stuff. We just have to see how long that's going to last. And it does have a good snap, good pop on the note. That was my ass. Okay, that was a little too hard right there. Okay, the nose and the tail, like all of it, it's like solid wood. It just feels solid. Just like that mini logo, I can get it to pop, no doubt. Don't get me wrong. It may not look like it, but I'm infinitely struggling way more, and it just doesn't feel like the tricks are popping the way they usually do. And it's just, what I'm saying is the board's kind of on the line in regards to that somewhat for me. And boards, no matter what, naturally start to decline. It varies on what you skate, how much you skate, and so on and so forth. But eventually it starts to hit that soggy point where you lose the pop and start to get sponge shell and get that ghost popping. So since it's right there kind of on the line already, for me, in terms of like I'm struggling with the pop, imagine when all that it starts to decline even ever so slightly. That means it's going to be even more effort and even more pop and more, oh my goodness. So again, despite it not even being to the point of a sponge tail or anything like that, I'm struggling more. I'm just struggling, man. I'm going to have to rage quit before I even hit that point, God. Alright, let's run to the streets to wrap it up real quick and just see what it is. Results vary, but it's held up so far. It's held up. It's still here, and it's been through quite a bit of hell. I didn't find it to chip easily or anything like that. Maybe I got lucky. I doubt it. But it's holding strong. I'm not stressing off going off things, but dog, look at what I'm going off of. That's not even high. But I am like 180 pounds. Shame me all you want to. I don't care. I love myself. I love my body. Even my ashiness. And I'm jumping pretty high. Like that should have. And I'm landing everywhere but where I'm supposed to. So all in all, while not my first choice, since the $20 one has been taken away, meaning the only option now has to contend with all the others price-wise on the list, and I don't know if even those other ones are necessarily blanks, or they categorize themselves as blanks, and so this is a blank board competing with some of the other ones, and it just feels like a lesser. Whatever the case, even if those ones are blank boards and they just don't promote it as such or whatever, I felt infinitely way more quality with those ones, and this is not contending with those at all.
I like those, but like I don't get the consistent.
Yeah, so there's not too much damage. So I've been getting pretty lucky with it not nosediving too much. But again, I haven't skated the most street or off of stuff to where you take more damage from kicking out and everything. But at this point, how it's been like 3 weeks, still a good amount of snap to it. You definitely feel the decrease in the quality and shit, but like that's crazy actually, given the circumstances I put it through.
They're everywhere.